Greetings and praise be Jesus Christ. We are continuing our reflection on the people who are present at the birth of Jesus in Bethlehem. And today we are going to think about the Blessed Virgin Mary, the mother of Jesus. There is so much to consider about Mary and the choice that God made of her to be the mother of Jesus. But I'd just like to offer two parts of Mary's life in order for us to consider the importance of this person in the coming of Jesus into this world. First of all, when the angel greeted Mary at the Annunciation, when Mary was announced to be chosen to be the mother of Jesus, the greeting of the angel indicated that Mary had received a very particular grace, and it was a grace that was there for a very, very long time. That's why we always consider Mary to be completely without sin, because the grace that the angel spoke of was one that indicated that Mary had this special grace of God to be without sin. And so we see that Mary was given a special grace, a special privilege to prepare her to be the mother of Jesus. But we also know that God didn't demand this of her, He asked her. He asked her if she would be the mother of the Lord, and Mary said yes. She didn't have to say yes, but she did say yes. And her yes was of great benefit to all of us. Because she said yes, Jesus came into the world, who is our Savior. And now we have the opportunity of going to heaven. But Mary knew that saying yes to God wasn't always going to be easy. And we know that part of the difficulty in her saying yes was the long journey that she had to go on all the way from Nazareth to Bethlehem. It was quite a ways. And Mary being with child, it would have been an even more difficult journey for her. Then when they get to Bethlehem, and there's no room for them at the inn, she would have been tired and worn out by the journey. And now all of a sudden there's no place for her to rest. And they finally find this refuge in a hillside cattle shelter, something that wasn't really appropriate for the birth of the King of heaven and earth. But yet Mary accepted this. She accepted God's will in everything in her life. And so Mary is a tremendous example for us, because we have been given a grace, not as great as the grace of Mary. We have been given graces by God too. But God also wants us to say yes to Him, to say yes to His will in our life. Because just like Mary brought Jesus into the world, we can bring Jesus to others with our yes to God. If we do God's will, we can help bring Jesus into the hearts of other people. So this is a little bit about Mary. There's so much more that could be said, but she was one of the people who was there in Bethlehem when Jesus came into this world.